Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be introducing the new palette of the week. And I'm also going to be trying out a new product. I'm going to be mixing it in with my foundation, but I'm going to be trying out the Marc Jacobs Dewdrops. So stay tuned and find out what is in this video. Alright guys, so like I said in the intro, today we're going to be introducing the new palette of the week. This week I'm going to be going down the Melt Cosmetics route. So from Melt I have the Smoke Sessions palette, I have the Muerte palette, and I have the Vida palette. So I'm going to be using these palettes throughout the week to create different looks that are going to be featured on Instagram after today. So I'm going to come up with a look today that's going to be the introduction look, and then check out Instagram every single day so that you see what other looks I come up with these palettes. Let's look at the color stories. So in Smoke Sessions, if you can't gather, it is a very green, brown, gold color story. It's very pretty. They're very easy to work with. Some of the shimmers are a little bit chunky, but they still blend out very well. In the Vida palette, this is more of a brightly colored palette. You have your greens and yellows down here, you have some neutrals, and then you have your oranges and into reds. This palette only has 2 shimmers in it, so more than likely it's going to be supplemented with things from Smoke Sessions. And then we have the Muerte palette. The Muerte palette is very dark and gothic-y, and I love it so much. So down here you have like a green shimmer, 2 greens. This shade right here is more of a grayish brown color. Then we have a couple of blues. Then we go into a very dark red and gradiating out to red. And then we have a nice champagne shimmer. This palette has 3 shimmers. It is this champagne color, this blue, and this green down here at the end. And I just took a chunk out of the green shimmer, so yay. Alright guys, so I'm going to do my face real quick, and then we're going to come back and do a look. So stay tuned. eye base done, and we're ready to go into an eye look. So I'm thinking we're going to go with the Vida palette today, and I really want to kind of go for this like yellow orange look. So I'm going to start right here with this bright yellow, and I'm going to be using this AOA Studios High Define brush in E104. These shadows have a lot of pigment, so you might want to be very careful with it at first until you get a gauge of how much pigment goes on. So I'm just going to blend this in. Very nice bright yellow. Okay, so that is what it looks like so far. And now I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. blending eye brush, and we're going to go into this lighter orange right here. And we're just going to deepen up the crease a little bit. It's going on and blending out quite well. Gives a nice gradient between that yellow . Okay, so that is what that looks like so far. And now I'm going to go in with this Aloha brush. It's kind of got a nice angle fluff to it. And we're going to go into this deeper orange right here. And we're going to go to the outside corner. Okay, then I'm going to go back into the yellow shade. I'm just going to lightly blend those together. Very nice. So now I'm going to do this on the other eye. Okay. Wipe some of that excess pigment off and just go in and blend. Then I'm going to go back in with the yellow. So far that's what the eye look looks like. Just kind of quick get some of this like very bright pigment off of my brushes. And some of it doesn't want to come out. Then we're going to move on to shimmers. So in the Vida palette, this shade right here is an orange shimmer. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that toward the outside corner right here. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. Okay. And now my finger is stained orange. So for the inner portion of the lid, I'm going to go into the Muerte palette. Try to get the rest of this orange off my finger. It's horrible. I mean, they are pigmented. And I'm actually going to go into this champagne shade right here. And we're just going to put that right here on the inner, going toward the middle. All right. So that is the look. We're going to do the lower lash line real quick. Take this nice brush and dust away the bake from underneath my eyes. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with these two AOA Studio brushes. This is the E112 and this is the E124. These are like really my favorite lower lash line brushes. So I'm going to take the E112, which is a bit bigger, and I'm going to go into the yellow shade and take that all across the lash line. Then I'm just going to clean that off real quick, and I'm going to go into that darker orange shade that we used on the outer corner. And I'm just going to do the outer third. Then we're going to do the inner corner. And for that, I'm going to go back into the Muerte shade, and we're going to go back into that champagne shade with this E124, which is a smaller pencil brush. I'm just going to tap lightly into this. Okay. So this is what the eye look looks like. I'm going to do the rest of my face and come back and show you the finished look. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I used Kat Von D's Cake Liner in Whiteout in my waterline. I used the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner for my wing liner. And I used the Milk Makeup Umbe Mascara as my mascara today. And so far, I like how the dewdrops, the Marc Jacobs dewdrops, are working with my most despised foundation. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage Foundation, but everything seems to be in place. I will have a better idea the longer the day goes, but for now, this is the look, and this is the introduction for the eye looks for the rest of the week. So tune in to my Instagram, which is linked in the description box, to see the looks for every day of the week. With all that said, guys, that's going to end today's video. Please leave your comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think about this look or these palettes. Also in the description box, if you could, please do. There are 4 ways to support the channel. It's Patreon, PayPal, Minds, and Cash App. I will also have all of my social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and email linked down below as well. So with that said, guys, that ends today's video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.